everybody, Lisa Rowberry here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had an amazing week and I hope your weekend is off to a phenomenal start. It's a messy bun kind of weekend around here. It is hotter than Hades, so this is what we're rolling with this weekend. So today I'm going to share with you my home fragrance varieties that I have been enjoying for the last week. First we'll start out with The Office because that's where I spend most of my time. I have this like Scentsy drawer at work and I kind of scrounged together the last little bits of things. I thought I had actually brought in more bars and I didn't, so it was nice to actually get through some things. So I found that we had 2 cubes of Huckleberry and Clementine and 2 cubes of Toffee Butter Crunch at The Office. So instead of doing Toffee Butter Crunch in like the break room and then Huckleberry and Clementine in the waiting room, I decided to just mix the two. So I did 1 cube of each in both locations and it was actually really nice. Huckleberry and Clementine was the scent of the month from last month and it's really nice. It's a really fruity fragrance. I really like it by itself, but it's a little bit on the tart side for me. So I think that this is a great one to be mixing scents with. Or I think you can really elevate this scent by mixing some things in with it. Honestly, I think this would be amazing if you were to mix like a sugar cookie with it. I think that would be really, really good. I didn't have sugar cookie at The Office, but I did have Toffee Butter Crunch. So I mixed the two. The Toffee Butter Crunch gave the sweetness and the warmth to the Huckleberry and Clementine that I really like. So I mixed those two together. It was really, really good. It didn't last a whole heck of a long time, so I did wind up changing this out like midweek. So, but it was good to actually get through a couple more bars. So that's good. When I changed it out midweek, I changed it out to something a little bit different. I have a friend of mine who swears by this scent. She is like obsessed and it's totally like out of my wheelhouse, out of my comfort zone. Totally not something I would normally pick, but anytime she orders like 12 bars of this and she's like, I'm not even kidding. I don't want anything else. Just get this for me. I don't want anything else, which I never ever tried to like persuade anyone one way or the other. I just was like, this must be an amazing scent if she doesn't even want to try anything else. So I picked up a couple of Atlantic Air for myself to try. And honestly, I knew that this would be a scent that I wanted to take to The Office because it's a very clean scent. I love clean scents. Who doesn't like clean scents? I just feel like for me personally, they're a little bit boring. That's just me. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I really like the warm, foodie type scents. So, but she's obsessed with this. She's like, this is so different than anything else I've ever had. And I just love it. So don't ever do away with it. If Scentsy ever retires this scent, which, spoiler alert, this will be around during the fall time. If Scentsy ever retires this, my friend Kelly's gonna be really, really heartbroken. So I picked this up and I'm glad I did. I did take it to The Office. I got through a few cubes. I had it going throughout the entire office and it was really, really good. It's very clean. And honestly, out of all the like clean type fragrances that we have, I would say that I think this is probably my favorite. It's really nice. It's really clean, very like ocean type of a fragrance, but it's got this like perfumey floral on the back end. And I really like that. Instead of having it just smell like a clean laundry type scent, which is really nice, it's slightly perfumey. So it's really, really nice. Let me tell you what Scentsy describes this as so that I'm not just like, it's a clean perfumey. It's really nice. Atlantic Air. Scentsy says a refined veil of ocean mist, sea salt, and white orchid. So I basically said that just in my terms. It's a clean floral. It's really nice, but I'm not one who likes strong florals. So if you're kind of turned off by that, don't be. It's really nice. In fact, I know you guys like to hear about what, my doctor and the assistant like to say about the scents. They didn't say anything about this combination, which I guess is either good or bad. That nothing was said about. Actually, did someone say something? I feel like it was I think it was the UPS driver said it smelled like cinnamon rolls or something, which I guess what he would get from the Toffee Butter Crunch. It's so funny because when people walk in, I think they're just not expecting it to smell good or not medicinal. So whenever they come in, they always feel compelled to comment, and I love it. So anyways, they didn't say the girls didn't say anything about this first combination of the week, but right away, right off the bat, they did comment on Atlantic Air, and our assistant had said it smelled like a perfume that she used to have. She couldn't remember which perfume it was, but she said it does remind her of a perfume she used to have that she really, really liked. And she was like, dang it, this makes me want to have it. And I don't remember, you know, which fragrance it was. I just remember I had it a few years ago. So that was really good. And then my doctor just said, oh, it smells really nice in here. So that's what we got out of her for this week. But it's nice. So for those of you who love clean fragrances, you're like, don't bother me with the fruity, don't bother me with the gourmand scents. You just want something simple and clean and beautiful. I would highly recommend Atlantic Air. Like I said, my friend Kelly is like obsessed with this, and she's always just like, just hook it up, take my money, just give me the Atlantic Air. So she loves this, and I can definitely see why. Whew, it's good. So, okay. Now, when I was warming at the house, I went through an entire bar and 2 cubes of Happy Birthday. I have a lot of this. I love it so much. I'm so glad they brought it back for Bring Back My Bar. This is not available currently. This was available last month during Bring Back My Bar when we brought back some retired scents for the month. So this was great. I love this. It's amazing. I had it going throughout almost my entire house, all throughout the downstairs. It was amazing. I just love, love, love this. So upstairs, I decided to break out one of my pistachio ice creams. It's delightful. I love this. Not a lot of people are huge fans of this just simply because the performance sucks, but I honestly, even if I can get a solid day out of it, I love the fragrance that much that I'm like, it's fine. If I have to just change it out after a day, I'm good. Honestly, for me, I get maybe 3 days out of this. It's good. It's good for me. It's a good performer. I am going to be picking up some more bars because here's another spoiler alert. Pistachio Ice Cream is retiring at the end of August. So just know that. For those of you who are with me and you love this scent and you don't care how it performs, it's so good. And we are saying goodbye to this. So it will be available for the rest of this month and then all of August, but then starting September 1st, you can't get this anymore. So if you love this, I would highly suggest to pick up a few more. So I love this. I had it going throughout the upstairs, so it was really, really good though. Okay, for candles, I decided to break out, because I had Happy Birthday going throughout the downstairs, I decided to break out one of the many berry waffle cones that I have from Bath & Body Works. My dear friend Melanie from Mr. Kong's Mom's channel told me to pick this up. Oh my goodness. And basically we have this relationship now where she's like, this is what you have to do. You have to buy this. You're gonna love it. Just trust me. I never question it. I just go buy it because we know each other so well at this point that she never lets me down. She never lets me down in makeup, home fragrance, nothing. She's my guru. She's my beauty and home fragrance guru. So I never ask questions. Oh man, and I'm kind of sad that I started burning this just because you can't order this anymore. And while I do have plenty of these candles because they smell phenomenal, I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I would have waited a little bit because this is going to pair so well with sweet plum pastry. I did not warm this week. I'm actually saving all of my backups for the fall time because it's gonna be amazing. This is gonna be a phenomenal fall candle. Let me just tell you the notes that Bath & Body Works says. Sweet summer berries, golden waffle cone, creamy vanilla. It's just that simple and it's just that fabulous. It's not a dupe for sweet plum pastry, but they are going to pair phenomenally. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. So I'm really, really happy. I mean, right when I started burning this, it's burning great and it throws amazing. Like I could smell this right off the bat and I was just like, oh goodness gracious. Even my husband was like, this smells really good in here. So he actually even commented on a candle. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to fall. I am still gonna burn through this because it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. So if you were able to get your hands on this one, cherish it because it is so good. And if you got your hands on this one, you know how good it is. So that is Berry Waffle Cone from Bath & Body Works. Can't wait to pair that with the sweet plum pastry. Lastly, I decided to share an oil with you. So I have a diffuser and I have it diffusing all night long when we're sleeping, and I always add the oils to it. I usually don't talk about the oils that much. I think I just kind of forget about it, but this one I totally forgot I had it. Pineapple coconut lime. So I actually picked this up, I believe at the start of spring, and I totally forgot that I had this, but it's so good. Like when I put this in my diffuser, I was just like, oh my gosh, why have I not been using this? It's so good. Literally, you smell all three elements. You smell the coconut. For me, I get the coconut right off the bat, but then right after that, you get that sweet pineapple, and then it finishes with that like clean, zesty lime. Oh, it's so good. So I really, really have been enjoying that this week. I'm probably going to put a ton of drops in this or into my diffuser at night so that I can get through this before the summer is over. Because this is definitely not one I would want to use during the fall and winter months because it's very, very summery, but it is so good. So, ooh, so good. So there you have it. That is what I have been burning, diffusing, and melting this week. Let me know what you have been enjoying this week, what candles you've been burning, what waxes you've been melting, and if you've been diffusing some amazing oils, definitely let me know. I love hearing what you guys have been enjoying for the week. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are new, please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, guys.